What's going on YouTube? This is Widescreen coming at you. Welcome to Love You Later Productions. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, for those of you guys who've been with us from the very beginning, welcome back to another vlog. Now it's just going to be me today. My brother HD is actually at work. He'll be back home here in a few hours. I hope everyone is having good plans for Easter this year. Whether it's a barbecue, going to church, family get-together, or maybe an Easter egg hunt. Make the best of it as other holidays and those holidays to come. Today, guys, I wanted to talk about something that actually has to do with Easter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys a story, and I hope that when I tell you guys a story, you'll be able to benefit a lot of you out there who are going through a lot of hard times right now and just looking for something to look upon and have an idea that you will find good things in life. But before I tell you the story, I want to just inform you guys that growing up, Easter was one of those rare holidays, rare occasions for me and my family. The only thing I remember us doing was we would either go to church, we would have family get-togethers and barbecues, but I don't ever recall doing an Easter egg hunt. So throughout my whole life, I just confirmed that the fact that I never had an Easter egg hunt. So anyways, let's get on to the story. So about 6 to 7 years ago, I served a church mission for 2 years in Mesa, Arizona. Really good mission. Loved it all. Loved all the people I met. The thing about my mission, it wasn't only about, me learning about myself, but me learning about people. And there was a lot of people on that mission that taught me mainly how to celebrate and how to try to find the joy whenever you're going through something hard, whenever you're going through hard times. There's a lot of families that I've grown close to, a lot of companions that I've grown close to. There were a lot of people that I couldn't even relate to that I actually learned stuff from. Now, as a missionary, you are called to be sent to ward after ward after ward, going from companion to companion to companion. Now, there was this ward that I was serving in with the companion that I was with at that time. I was struggling at that moment. On one of our days off, I was playing volleyball with a bunch of missionaries, trying to spike the ball, when all of a sudden I sprained my ankle, had to put a boot on, and I ended up on crutches. It was really hard to carry around my big body with those two crutches, so I did struggle here and there. At that time, we came across a really good family who invited us over to have dinner with them on Easter Sunday. So as a missionary, any ward that you are serving in, a lot of the families will volunteer to feed the missionaries on certain days. This family that we came across, named the Rubacavas invited us to eat with them on Easter Sunday. Now, we did have dinner with them a bunch of times before, especially on Super Bowl Sunday. These are one of the families that I've grown close to, and they taught me a lot about the joy in celebrating any occasion, any holiday, whether it's like a baptism too or a birthday party. Very good vibes from that family. We had dinner with them. Sister Rubacava, matriarch of the family, she was shocked when she found out that I had never went on an Easter egg hunt. And so she invited me and my companion at the time to join all the kids who were there in an Easter egg hunt. My companion was helping me, holding my basket while he was holding his, and I was finding my eggs and he was picking them up for me for the first half. And then for the last half, I actually decided to reach for my last few eggs while I was injured. Now, people, when I say this, you have to understand that a lot of the small things actually teaches you a big lesson. A lot of the small and simple things in life actually make big changes, and people really don't realize that. Like, we have to pay attention to those things. But this was a small moment where the small lesson that I learned from reaching for the eggs while I was in crutches was the fact that no matter how hard life can get, you're always going to find the good things. You're always going to find the good things in life. There's always a way that you can reach for those good things. Even if you're in a dark space, you'll find that light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to go reach for it. It's up to you to try to reach for that opportunity. One of the best Easters that I ever had. And I was looking at Sister Rubacava, and she was just smiling, as a proud mother would. I finished up the 2 years of my mission. Didn't go back to visit Arizona because I was going through depression, abuse. I was trying to get my life together. A lot of bad things happened, when I came back from my mission, and I had to make some really hard choices to get out of situations that I was in, during that time. After 2 years of actually seeing what people are actually like, actually learning about you know, what people can be, and you learning how to be nice to people, and you observing. It became really hard, and a lot of good people that I met on my mission, they all ended up dying one by one, including a good friend of mine, Joseph Berry, one of my mother figures, Mama Brooke. I got the news that Sister Rubalcaba, she ended up going missing for, I think it was about a week. Sorry, I don't want to get emotional, but they found her. I'm not going to go any further, but just say that Sister Rubalcaba passed away. And I felt so much shame after all those deaths, you know, me being guilty of not going back and visiting, you know, because it's expensive to travel. But I never forgot about Sister Rubalcaba. I never forgot about what I was taught and the opportunity that she gave me to do an Easter egg hunt, even if I was injured. Her and her family, her and her husband, just good people. I never forgot about you guys. If you guys are if Sister Rubalcaba's family is watching this, I want to let you guys know that she's not far from you guys. I hope you guys would do everything you can to stay together and understand that she will always be with you guys. Guys, the reason why I tell this story is because we are living in an era where people are just being ugly to each other. And to be honest, me observing everything and getting to know all different kinds of people nowadays, a lot of the bad stuff that I'm seeing in this world is making me sick. A lot of people like to blame, like, oh, is this person, that person, that person? It doesn't matter who it is. We should understand that we need to try to get along. We need to try to make peace. But I see that all of us are just doing that the wrong way with violence and, you know, scowling, politics, and I don't like politics, you know, and the stuff's just got to stop. And the way that we do that is if we start with ourselves, because, you know, we're all going to be offended at some point. We're all going to be running into things that we may not agree with, but that's just life, guys. We have to understand that people have their own opinions. So we have to step back and just look at all the good things that, you know, the world has accomplished so far. Or in other words, count your many blessings. What are the things that you've been through? What are the bad things that you got yourself out of? What are the things that you're going through right now? And how can you go about try to press on? The way that we do that is the small and simple things. Say hi to somebody, give somebody a hug, and, you know, just, if you have the feel to want to be friends with somebody, there's nothing wrong with that. And celebrate. Whenever there's a holiday, just celebrate. Make some plans like this Easter, like going on an Easter egg hunt. Put yourself in a field where you're searching for something. Because when you put yourself out there, you know, when you're looking for things, you're going to find those golden eggs that you were not even expecting. There's going to be a lot of people that you're going to meet that you may not even expect. A lot of opportunities that you have to try to go after. And if there are times where you deny those opportunities, well, learn from your mistake and then, you know, just look out for more. Because there's going to be those opportunities that you're going to have to take. We have to try to be nice to each other, more nicer, more loving towards each other. Instead of just, like, you know, just bad-mouthing each other and blaming each other. It starts with us. If any of you are out there watching this video, if you guys lost a loved one, I'm sorry for your loss, but I will tell you that it will get better. I lost my older brother in 2011 when he was 26 years old, and I was 16 at the time. I'm 27 now, and I did have a fear before I turned 27 that I wasn't even going to make it to this age, but I made it. So now I can keep on pressing forward and try to find the good things in life, and, you know, I'm there with you. It's just that no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, and no matter what, like, no matter who you are, we have to try to at least try to get to know somebody that we can't even relate to and try to be friends with each other. And if any of you are watching this and you guys have the desire to harm yourselves, you're better than that. Don't do it. Go to somebody who's very close to you and ask them, how do you see me? I will guarantee you they will tell you things that about you that they know that you may not even know about yourself, whether it's good or bad. But each and every one of you is worth something, and just know that you will find those golden eggs in life. You just have to have the drive to go for it. And I'm with you on the same boat. It's just, let's all just try to do better. Let's all just try to be kind towards one another, even towards someone that we can't even relate to. Even a simple hi, a simple hug, or a simple compliment. A lot of us don't do that anymore, but never hurts to try. You will find those people that would teach you something, just like Sister Rubacava, who taught me how to celebrate and how to just go for it, even when you're injured, even when you're spiritually injured. And tell all your loved ones that you love them, your family, your friends, you know, or the people you call family, because you may never know what might happen the next day. So, to the Rubacava family, I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys, and I thank you for everything, and all the people that you know, and all the people in that ward that got me to see what lies ahead, and you know, in life, and what to expect and what to not to expect, and to learn that even on the darkest day, you can still find hope. So thank you. I would just end on this quote from the Hobbit book. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Now I love that quote from Thorin Oakenshield, even though that was one of his, you know, that was his last words before he died. Think about that, guys. If we actually look to the celebrations of life, look what we can celebrate, instead of just looking at the things that make us greedy, you know, it will be a merrier world. And I love that quote so much, you know, and I love the character who says it. But that's going to be it for today, you guys. And I hope that this video helped you out in some way. If this helped you out, smack the like button. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. And I just thank you guys for watching this video. And thank you for listening to the story. Look out for your Easter egg hunt and find your way in life. I love each and every one of you. Happy Easter. Have a good summer. And as always, love you later.